All right, let's see. Are we live? All right, we are live. Okay, I didn't make an announcement on YouTube today that we were doing this, but we're doing this. I did say in the video from yesterday, if you didn't see that, I did an unboxing and first impressions of this thing. We're gonna go look a little bit deeper into this. Not too long. I don't have a ton of time, and again, I'm not a professional. I'm just a hobbyist. I love handhelds. But yeah, so we're gonna take a look at what this can do. And just my thoughts of having it for the last day. I stayed up until about 2:30 in the morning messing with this thing. So first off, the little cubby in the case, it's actually quite nice. I threw in, what is this? I forget what you even call this. Microfiber cloth. This, which we're probably going to end up using, this is a nice little... This is a nice little reversible 512 gigabyte, yeah, drive. And not a sponsor, but for reading a card. I don't know which one of these cards has something on it, which one doesn't. There's two of them in here. I didn't know if I needed one or not. It's got a decent amount of space on there just as is. So we're gonna just do that whole thing. Anyway, so I don't need this anymore. I just wanted to show you guys what we're doing with this here. We're gonna move this out of the way. So I noticed something. I wash my hands before I touch these. Every time. I just took a shower actually, and like it picks up fingerprints pretty good. You can see it there. Like my hands are, I showered and shaved. You can compare versus yesterday if you don't believe me. But even with clean hands, still kind of smudges a bit. But you know, hey, you're not looking at that side. I did mess up the screen protector application, which I talked about yesterday, but I reached out to the company and I asked like, hey, I messed up putting this on. It was misaligned when I picked it up to try to realign it. I got a whole bunch of stuff underneath the screen. Can you send me a new one? And they said no. So they're $6. I bought one. Should be here at some point. This thing gets incredibly loud. It's not necessarily the best sound quality, but it's also not the worst. It gets incredibly loud. It gets not incredibly hot. It gets notably hot. But it does run quite a bit of stuff. Quite well, actually. I was messing with games like this. Sorry about the glare. I am going to be taking care of it soon. I ordered some stuff for diffusing all of this stuff. We're getting there. But yeah, let's do one of, what's his face? One of Russ's favorites. Let's zoom in just even further. All right. We're going to do, Horizon Chase. And I'm not going to play any of the audio right now. Hopefully it doesn't pick anything up. We'll see. This is also not at 100% brightness. I have extra dim turned on because 100% brightness is eye-searing. We're not going to do a whole bunch of this either, but just wanted to show you guys, like, it doesn't hitch at all. It's pretty nice. I'll do one I've already done a bunch. I got 130 out of 20. Let's do this one. I don't have 130 out of 20 on this one. I just started playing this recently. Let's see if it actually remembers my controls. It did! Whee! Ooh. We're not going to play this for long. I just wanted to kind of get a feel for it. Ah, man, I didn't get out of the way quick enough. There's a glare on it right where I'm looking, so I'm sorry. I never claimed to be a pro gamer. You know, I thought of a really funny name. If your name happens to be James and you haven't done this already, you could be Pro Jamer. Or Video James. But yeah, oh, that's all me. Oh man. Okay. So anyway, I'm not doing well. I'm not going to continue on that right now. Point is, Android game runs great. So how we go through and mess with this is you press back, or we can actually exit the game. So let's actually quit race. I found that the apps don't close exactly how you would expect them to. So, I mean, you do have to touch the screen, which is why I'm glad it has a screen protector. It's a nice screen protector, actually, really nice. But it does definitely attract fingerprints. So we're going to do it this way. We're going to swipe up. Oops. And maybe it did actually close it. Nope, it didn't. Okay. It was off to the side. So we swipe up and then kick it up. We also don't need that open, or that open, or that open, or that open. So we're going to go back. These are just the Android games that I have on here. I stomped some kids in COD last night and I felt so bad. Oh, I think I got killed once. And I think I got like 50, 60 kills. It was real bad. Anyway, so if you press in on the left stick with their, what's it called? Odin launcher, it will go into these things here, this list. I find it kind of hard to get over there consistently. There we are. We're there. You can go into your games. You can set whatever you want, whatever category, but there are categories here. You got games, entertainment, productivity, and system apps. You got your performance over here as well. That's kind of hard to see. I wonder why that's so blurry for you. So I guess that goes to the next one. Brightness. We're going to go over to this side now. It's all the way up. Oh, right. We're going to turn... Let's see if... setting. We're just going to show you how it works. We're going to go through, do a test. So we're going to turn extra dim off once I drop the brightness down, because this really does get bright. It's still kind of hard to see. I got a new camera too, but it's down there. I don't have time to open it today. So let's see. That's so bright. It doesn't need to be that bright. It's always easier just to use touch. So let's see. Is there a way that you can see that easier? No, there isn't. I don't know if I hold it way up here, but it's doing some scaling. Taking mental notes for later. Anyway, so if you tap this here, you go into different performance modes. If you go to high performance, the fan kicks on. If you go to normal, doesn't kick on at all. Performance is probably drawing more power, like notably more power, and it's probably not that much better, but I was messing with that last night, so we're going to keep it consistent. So we're going to drop that brightness down just a tad. What's interesting, here we go, that looks all right. Okay, so closing this. There's another thing that you can set up. Oh, hello, hey Summer, what's up? I just kind of got into it. Gotta fix these lights. If you press both of the thumbsticks in and hold for 3 seconds, I set this to be this as the hotkey, you get a mouse. Yeah. So I'm trying to remember, how do we click? A. Okay, A is click. The buttons are really actually hard to see. Ooh. Because they're so glossy. A, B, X, Y. Oh, that was weird. Seeing that like that and a little bit of a delay. But yeah, so that's how you get the mouse on screen. We don't really necessarily want that on there. We're gonna hold these down again. 3 seconds, there it goes. Yeah, it's pretty all right. It's pretty all right. This I was surprised by. I've been trying to get a Hoyo game to launch on here forever, and it just hasn't. Not here, but like an Android handheld. This one just works, and I want to see if it will actually save my settings. I have not played this at all on here. I did a little bit of the intro on PS5 and then stopped. In fact, I forgot to hook this up to my PS5, so we'll do that today as well. All right, so we do have to go in, it seems, every time. But if you go down to input, go from touch to controller, ta-da, native. it just has support, which I'm all about. Ooh, scoot a little closer. Yeah, it is a gotcha. ZZZ is just kind of what is it? You got Genshin Impact, you got Honkai Star Rail, and then you got ZZZ. I am not sure I understand the hype. The gameplay is so-so, but the animation is fantastic. It really is animated really, really well. Takes a bit to get in. There's a lot of compiling of shaders and whatnot. Digging the music. Yeah, Zenless Zone Zero, it's alright. For a mobile game, I think the combat is fine. It's actually kind of good for a mobile game. But being played on PS5, it feels kind of out of place. That's kind of my stance on it. Alright, logging into the server. Hey, cool, we're in. I do want to show you how loud this gets, though, because it is insane. So we're going to quickly... We're going to drop the music on my side. I'll drop it on your side in just a sec. I got to get my noise canceling stuff off. All right. So we're going to turn off noise removal. This is my real voice. Okay, now I'm going to turn off this. And we're going to turn this up all the way. Microphone's right here. It sounds a little hollow, but it also sounds really clear. But yeah, the animation of this is gorgeous. I would never play this at max brightness or max volume. I feel like I'm having to yell over it. Turn it back down. I like it just below half. I tried to find a way to mix the sound a little bit better, but it didn't quite work out for me. All right, we're going to put the normal music back on. And noise removal back on, assuming it doesn't crash on me. We'll see. It might be crashing. Oh, it is. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's not YouTube's compression. I forgot I got a noise gate on my microphone. So I've got my noise removal with NVIDIA Broadcast, which just crashed on me. Okay, well, we're getting what we're getting now. We're just going to close it because it won't move out of my way. That's fine. We're going to have some extra sounds. That's fine. But yeah, it's really loud. It's shockingly loud. I put a Linus Tech Tips video on this just to see how it sounds because I'm quite familiar with his sound. Oh. Hello. What are we doing here? It's funny, this character actually reminds me of you a little bit. But yeah, like, this camera doesn't do it justice. Maybe it will if I zoom back out again. Hold on. Let's try that again. So much glare. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get it fixed. But yeah, this looks pretty good. Let's go to... How do we get to combat in this? Now we're going to zoom back in. It's just going to be blurry. It's the camera, though. It's not this. This looks really sharp. Let's do a story mission. See how this works. I have not done anything on this yet. We got one option. Let's do it. Let's do casual. I don't know if I could do a challenge or not. Trial use? That's weird. I'm in trial mode? Okay. Well, then let's not. Let's just deploy. It's this button, yeah? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't generally share my stuff, but I do appreciate you. Oh, geez, hi. But look how well that's animated. The graphics on this were set to whatever it was automatically set to. But yeah, it's really, really well done. The jiggle physics are a bit much, but then again, it's a Hoyo game, so it's like, it is what it is. I'm not complaining, I'm just... It is what it is. It's a little weird. That is true. Let's see if I could remember how to fight. It's been like 2 weeks. My memory does not last that long. All right, let's see. It's got a very Overwatch kind of vibe to it, but in a good way. I do find it to be kind of charming. Oh yeah, A button. We're gonna skip through this as best we can. I'm already lying down. The voice acting is also pretty good. It's also surprisingly comfortable. I don't know what I just picked. I actually picked the wrong character on accident. I thought it was going to give me a confirmation, but it didn't. But yeah, I also have pretty big hands. For some comparison, ugh. I know you have a Miyu Mini Plus. Like, there's a Miyu Mini Plus there. Like, just again for some comparison. But yeah, it feels really nice. There's this curve right here that fits really nicely in the hand. Oh, nice. It feels really, really good in the hands. I don't usually like these convex sticks where they dip in, but they're growing on me here. But yeah, this does feel really nice. I'm still blown away how small this is. It honestly feels smaller to me than the Vita did, just because of how powerful it is. I don't know, it's weird. All right, well, how do we skip? Let's skip. Confirm. I'm not really here for the story, I'm here for the combat. Let's do some fighting. I'll get story later. Oh, another little tip about this. You can't restart your save on this. You have to make a whole new account. That's just a this game thing, not a this system, this specific game. Oh yeah, there really are a lot of menus. My buddy Azurai was talking about this. How there was just a new menu every couple of seconds. It's me. Can I see the camera? I can. Hello. Wait, are we doing stuff? Are we not doing stuff? What are we doing? Oh, we're going through the TVs. This is very, what is it? This is running locally. This is running locally. I'm going to do streaming in a bit. I've only got about an hour left to do stuff, so we'll see how long it all takes. Ooh, yay, hooray, whatever that means. Next, B, close. We're going to go up. Fine, we're going to... Whatever that means. I don't know what I'm doing here. I wanted to do combat. Am I in a maze? Is that what this is? There's a fight? Yeah, this is a beast. We'll do some basic Switch stuff. She's got some swag. Alright, I think we're in. Yeah. There's a little bit of a tiny skip there, but not bad. These buttons? Oh, right, the combos. I remember. You know what? I don't hate this combat as much on this. Yeah. I mean, it's running surprisingly okay. Alright. That's enough of that. Hopefully it auto-saves without too much trouble. Let's see if we can actually get to the quit. Options. I don't remember where anything is. I'm sorry. I'm so often between projects that I can never remember what's what. Okay, we're just going to close it down because I don't remember. All right, so we want to make sure that it's actually closed. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the game does look fun. It does feel fun. Turnip Boy's fun. Minecraft actually runs amazingly on here. I realize that it launches with unlimited frame rate. You don't want that because it will skip because the screen is not unlimited. If you had VRR, that's a different story. But I only have one game on here so far. Don't tell Nintendo. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This mostly works. How do I load my state? I don't recall. Oh, hey, it saved my save. Neat. There's some textures that are missing. But for the most part, it runs fine. Got a little counter up top there. You can probably not really see it, but it's there. I do have this game, by the way. Hold on. Before I upset people. Wait for it. Let's just do some of that proof here. Where it be? There it is. Ta-da. Proof. But, I mean, oop. Sorry, I was watching the stream. The stream's a little bit behind. That's on me, sorry. Did I come up this way? I don't remember. Ooh, hey. It's been a while. I did 100% this. It has been a minute. Oh, I'm not ready for this. I am not ready for this. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that, but the yeah, the blocks right there, it plays, but it will like chop into those blocks. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I think there's probably a setting that can be changed to make that work. It's funny because it doesn't really mess with the game itself all that much. At least, like, not here. Trying to remember the controls. It just doesn't look right. Oh, right. You just sit there. I forgot. Oop. I pressed the wrong button again. That's not it. That's me. But it plays well. I wanted to try one more. We'll see if I can get it to work. I did really love this game. I wanted to play it again. I might just do that. I'm probably going to do that. Okay, we're gonna close out of this. And again, we're gonna make sure we're closed out of this. It always says 20 minutes till dawn. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. We're gonna do... Where is Brilliant Diamond? Sorry, I've got so many games on here now. There it is. Okay, Proof again, Brilliant Diamond. I'm gonna try to throw that one on there. Yeah, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 was surprisingly powerful. I wanted the, I think it was the S23 Ultra that had that processor. I wanted it, but that processor was like, sorry, that phone was like, it was like $1,350 or something like that, and I really don't like the backbone that much. Alright, so we're gonna make sure it's all closed and stuff. No recent items. Okay, we must be closed. Okay, so how we get into doing this? I'm gonna go into one of these little subcategories. I think it is in System Apps. I'm gonna go System Apps, My Files. Oop, that's not this one, it's this one. I'm gonna load this up. And I noticed a couple of issues, which is why I wanted to do this with you guys. I like the backbone, don't get me wrong. It's just, I don't know, it feels loose almost, and you have to take the case off of your phone. I was actually using the backbone with my old S10 for a while, and I had to get this extra slimline case, and it was nice, but I mean, the S10 will basically just go up to like some light GameCube, which is still not bad, but it's, you know, still expensive. It's not a reasonable option for someone to just go and get. All right, so I don't want you guys to see my file systems here. I don't know what I have on here. We're gonna do this way. Yeah, I like having a case on my stuff too. This should be... That might not be the right file. It might be the right file. Oh, you'd be surprised. Okay, here it is. So, why is it so blurry? Good enough. Good enough. Okay, we're going to take this, going to copy, and we're going to go into the copy. I should have enough space for this, we'll see. But I noticed something with this that was kind of interesting. Note how much time it says. Let's see if it does it again. 17 seconds, 16 seconds. Is it actually working? Android has trouble with file transfers at times. Did that just work without any issues? Okay. Maybe it was just last night. Okay, well that's cool. I'm not going to set up Pokemon Luminescent on here right now just because I don't know how to do that on Yuzu. I know how to do it on Ryujinx. So, we will go back. We'll press this. I realized I could have just launched it off of that. I'm going to leave it in for now. And I'm going to go back. And we'll see if this will just launch. Oh, it might not. Yeah, it really does. It's not great. Yeah, Chrome, it just came with Chrome, actually. I didn't even have to download it. It came with Play Store, Chrome, and a handful of others. I ended up downloading like 7-Zip and a couple of other things, but yeah. It was surprisingly easy to get started and set up. I was saying at the beginning of this, I was messing around with this until about 2:30 in the morning. That's part of the reason why my day started late. I was having a lot of fun with this. I was testing out every single game. It was awesome. You can get YouTube on here, YouTube Studio, YouTube Music, all that fun stuff. You know, anything you can do on an Android, you can do here. Let's see if this will actually load. It might take a bit. So in the meantime, I think I need to get my PlayStation up. And I don't know exactly how it's routed, so we will see. I don't know. The Steam Deck is a lot easier to work with in general. I don't really know how to explain it. This can do a lot, but it's not consistent. Point being proven. We'll see. It might launch, it might not. While it's doing that, I'm going to go do the other thing. I do want to keep in mind that yes, it is pretty neat, but it is really tiny in comparison. You cannot put a Steam Deck in your pocket. Well, actually, let's test that theory. Let's see. Okay, most people cannot put a Steam Deck in their pocket. I can put a Steam Deck in my pocket. Yeah, the Steam Deck really is the GOAT. I can't wait to see if Steam... What's up, Dev? Oh, yeah. Oh, Jinkos? I got a pair of Jinkos. You could fit a laptop in those pockets. I can't wait to see if, A, Steam ends up making a smaller device that's more like this here, this pocketable, or, alternatively, we get SteamOS and are able to put it on something like this. I've got a friend who's working on something with this. We'll see. But, yeah. So, I don't think this is going to launch. This is taking way too long. So, we're going to back out and try this again. All right, we don't have that in there anymore. Let's try this one more time. Like I said, sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. It's a little finicky. Oh, it's funny. So, I don't know if you've interacted with Coven Nova at all, but how we kind of became friends is we were trolling each other back and forth, and I was just shoving devices in my pockets, and I took a little video of, I think I had a Steam Deck in one pocket, I had the Retroid Pocket in one pocket, what did I have? I think I had a Switch in another pocket, and then, yeah, it was just something like, it's just silly, just having fun. I like Coben, he's a good dude. But yeah, so this one's not wanting to launch. I have others that definitely work. We're not going to get too much into that right now because, again, this is only day 2 of me having this. I'll get it sorted, get it all pretty and everything, and then show you guys what it looks like in a final review later on down the line. I also got a Linux emulator, but I couldn't figure out how to get it to work because I don't really know raw Linux. Let's see, what else should we test? I'm not getting out my disc for this. I know roughly where it is. I'm not getting it. I own this. It's fine. I even have an old guide for it. Ooh, I can show you that. I'll be right back. But widescreen hacks work smooth on this. Pretty sure this is it. You guys have anything like this from like way back in the day? Oh, that's just some of my college stuff. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. The best things in life are Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. I have one of these. I own this game. I didn't realize I put some of my college papers in here. Wow. Me, myself, and I don't like talking about myself. Enough about that right there, right? Oh, yeah. Look how thick that is. It's nuts. Good old days. Back when color ink was the most expensive thing we owned. Oh, it's a little bit thicker than a Steam Deck. Yeah. 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 Good old days. I thought I saved. Oh no, I didn't. This is where I did the save state. So now let's load state. Yes. Yeah, I mean, it does without a hitch, it does PS2 with widescreen, and I even think I have it upscaled 2x. Again, this is like $355. But if you want a PS2 in your pocket... All right, let me get this PlayStation going. How loud is that to you guys? You hear the whole thing? It's screaming. Oh! LTTstore.com, not a sponsor. Oh, also, LTTstore.com, not a sponsor. Okay, where is my PS5 controller? All right, let's switch this over. Here's one. Okay. But yeah, I mean, PS2, like, it runs as good, if not better, than a PS2. All right. And now, I mean, I haven't found anything that didn't run on it. Let's go exit this game and try something else. Here, another one of my favorites. Yeah, my PS2, I think it's still in pretty good shape. I think. I don't have Wipeout on here. I did get the dock for this. I ordered it when I ordered the screen protector, so I'll let you know if that's any good. So it's just going to do the widescreen. Oh, I might get copyrighted for this one. It's quiet now. Oh yeah, you don't get into the action for a while on this though, huh? But yeah, it kind of just works. I didn't load my save files, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, I've been busy. I've been so busy. Yes. I know it was added. I played Persona 3 Fest like, oh god, maybe 6 times. I don't have data. Yes. Alright, we're gonna zoom back in again. Normal. Yup. But yeah, I really do like the feel of this thing. It does get a little warm, like I was saying, but not unbearably so. It's cool you can see in there a little bit. See the fan going? And by the way, this is all at the medium performance setting, so it's not at the normal, it's not at the high performance, it's just at performance. I always forget what you can and can't skip with this. Yeah, I really do like this thing. honestly, these rounded edges are making me kind of want to get that 40XX. So, Summer, the 40XX is the same guts as this, the same basically everything as this, but it's got a 4-inch screen. So, I know you were looking at getting this. I don't have a 40XX. I really do like this. This fits in the pocket really, really nice. But the 40XX basically is just this with a 4-inch screen and rounded edges. And the triggers are not in line like this. They're stacked like this one. Also, this is kind of like NSFW warning. But yeah, this is really comfy. Like more than I was expecting it to be. I love that CRT effect. All right, we're going to skip. I forgot how long it takes to get into games. Yeah, I like the smaller screen. Same exact internals. This D-pad feels really nice, by the way. It's a little bit looser than the one on the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, I think. Just a teeny bit looser. This is a little bit more stiff. Since I don't have a last name, we're just gonna do this twice. Wow, I lost the D. I missed the T. Wow. Can I not go back? I knew I forgot something. Sadtiric. You're just gonna be watching me going through menus all day. Does touch work on this? No, I didn't think it would. Would have been funny though. Start. Yup. Yes. Does it run Sega Saturn well? The 30XX, sorry, the 35XXH. You know what? I don't remember. I don't know if I have any Saturn games on here. Oh, I was messing around with Newly. I don't have any games on here right now. Oh, the Mini too? Oh yeah, it'll run Saturn games, no problem. Because, honestly, this might even do it. Yeah. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. The 35XXH will run N64 for the most part pretty well. It'll also do... It does... I'm trying to think... It does Dreamcast. Not great, but it will do Dreamcast. I don't know about Saturn. I really don't know. God. Yeah, this is going to run fine. I don't know why I'm still doing this. Okay, so we're going to go to the next one. You know what? Actually, while I'm in here, we'll save state. Yeah, let's just double check that save. Yeah, okay, we're saved. Okay, so I don't have to do that again later on. All right, so again, swipe up, this, close. We're gonna do some streaming stuff. I'm not gonna do Steam Link right now because of the fact that I'm streaming, and streaming and Steam Link is kind of a bad mix for bandwidth and such. But I will do a video where I do streaming with Steam Link. I am gonna do PS Remote Play right now, and we'll see how that goes. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I made that mistake. I tried to do PC streaming on a stream, and it chugged so bad. I thought it would work, but my upload speed is abysmal. It's like 42 megabits a second at the fastest. Until we get fiber in like 2 months. We'll see how that goes. All right, so let's do this. Y'all don't need to see my sign-in info, so give me a sec. Oh, good, you can actually see what I'm doing now. The camera didn't just block them out. That's nice. Okay, we want PlayStation. Is that really my sign-in info? Okay. That's funny. Da, 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 da. 11. Yeah, we do have pretty good non-fiber, but as far as like doing content creation type stuff, it definitely gets complicated quick. I do find that doing stuff vertically like this, like a phone, does make stuff show correctly often. Yeah, we're gonna be getting gigabit fiber. We had signed up for 2 gigabit fiber, and we're still technically on the list for that. But the gigabit was, what's the word? Like half the price what we're paying for just regular internet right now. So cost was a factor. I've definitely made better passwords in my time. Cool. I'm gonna do PS Play as well, assuming I have time. Which it looks like I should. Ooh, I got about a half hour. We'll see. It's amazing how fast time flies. There it is. I do love this song. All right, are we in? Cool. Confirm and continue. Oh, right. That's why I wasn't using PS Play. So PS Play app, you have to use a controller with. Sorry, not PS Play. PlayStation streaming app. You have to use a controller with. Okay, so I just signed in with this and I can't even use it because it's dumb. You can, but you have to actually connect a controller up to it. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So now that I'm signed in, we're just gonna we're gonna close out of that. I was wondering why I had 2 apps on here. Okay, we're gonna do PS Play only. PS Play costs like $4, something like that. Da 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 da. But honestly, it's worth it. Okay, da 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 da. Thank you for downloading. Da da da. Yes, yes, yes. Register. PS5. Luckily, I have all of the information stored and saved. You need to get a very specific password to get into PS Play. Okay, so da, 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 da. Let's see if this just works. Sometimes it just plays nice. Okay, we go into System, Remote Play, Link Device. Hey, 69, nice. Register. Okay, cool. Nice, nice, nice. It's going well. It's going well. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Again, it was another one of those Reddit holes that I ended up on. Found this. Actually, it was ETA Prime who turned me onto it. It definitely made my life easier. It has native controller support. And I like that. And sign in. Got to do the code again. Yes, I know. Did I get it in time? I think so. Heck yeah, registered successfully. Yes. I'm going through all of the steps. Will it run almost any Android app? I want to put... Yeah, it will. It will. I don't know why it wouldn't. It's basically just an Android phone with buttons on it. Okay, so I don't want to... I don't want to show you guys my info here, so we'll get this going. Cool. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, that's... The buttons are a little funky, but I think we can fix that. It's so small. Yeah, that's the B button for some reason. Okay. How do I swap this? I know I could do this. I know, I actually decided on this versus a phone. My Note 20 Ultra is starting to show its age. It's starting to not work all the time. Okay, so I need... You know what? For now, let's see. How do we do this? How do we fix this? There might be a setting within the app. I can't remember. Honestly, I don't even remember how to get into the app once you're already into it. Whatever. I'll just try to remember that this is A. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. The AI is a bit much. Okay, yeah, again, as a disclaimer here, I do have 6E, and my router is in this room. So I have kind of ideal situation when it comes to streaming. PlayStation's right there, router's in the corner over there. Like, this is kind of an ideal situation. If it works here, doesn't mean it will necessarily work for you, but yeah. I mean, I don't know, this looks pretty good. Can I go out this way? Oh, that's not circle, this is circle. A23 is not bad either. This is so pretty. Oh, that's another thing too. I really did notice the bloom and the vignetting on this. So the screen is not perfect, but I also don't really mind it. There's something about it that doesn't really bother me. So how do I... Oh, I can't do like aggressive actions in here. Especially not with my muscle memory all thrown off. I'm not even supposed to be here. Oh yeah, this is the back. This is the window. Yeah. The worst part is it's not even like real AI. The saturation can be addressed. As far as I am aware. I can't run in her house. That's not the door I'm supposed to go to. Sorry, this is my first time playing this game. I can't really specifically... Oh, it took me back a little. That's annoying. Okay, I gotta go out and do this after all then. But, yeah. Yeah, it's got a little bit of input lag, but it's not bad. So, like... He takes a little bit to get going, though. He's got some momentum. It's not bad. It's totally usable. I'm not, like, running off into the, you know, distance or whatever. Lamb's Crest. Oh, yeah, we're over here. Hello, boy. We do not know if she can be trusted. This area is also super saturated. Just saying. It definitely is. There's a little bit when you're going really, really fast of it kind of... What's the word? Not keeping up the best, but it's, again, it's totally, it's playable. I don't know if you can see that. It's also better than I was expecting. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, I wouldn't play like an online shooter with this. Although this is actually streaming better than I was expecting. It's about as good as my Steam Deck OLED, which is like surprisingly proficient at streaming. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go, I'm sorry. I thought it was like right over here, but I guess I'm tripping. We're gonna head back in. I want to get to some combat while streaming, because that'll really kind of tell me if it's worthy. Did I get what I needed, lady? I forget. Can I not go up these stairs? Ain't that a bummer. Okay, well, let's see. Can I talk to Mr. Godpig? No. Okay, we're gonna go back outside. That's not outside. That's my short-term memory right there. Alright. Come on, let's try this again. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. I thought I already did this quest. Is it this way? Oh, it is this way. I'm an idiot. Just gonna grab some flowers here real quick. Return to Atreus. He looks so funny. Big old burly boy. The text is a little bit small on this for the subtitles, but I think that might be able to be adjusted. Yeah, he kind of does. This looks like actually surprisingly good. Yeah, so this is like a mystical, magical forest area, so it's supposed to be a little bit more saturated. If you have not played the game, of course. Alright, once I get past this cutscene, I'll be in a place where I can do stuff. And then I got about 10 minutes before I gotta go. But yeah, I really do like this thing. I have no regrets about getting this. Ooh. Did I speak too soon? It froze up. That's a new one. Interesting. Okay, what did I do? I've not experienced that before. Let's see. Interesting, interesting. Okay, hey. Troubleshooting. So what happened? Okay, let's see if we can reconnect. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's, I mean, no tech is perfect. No tech is perfect. Oh, I'm going through battery like crazy. Let's try remote connect. I do have the IP handy, so give me a second. Sometimes the local is a little bit funky. That's why I wanted to go through the IP, but the IP is touchy. Sometimes this app is usually much more stable than this. I wonder what happened. All right, let's see if that does it. I just told it to wake the system. It doesn't need to wake it. It's awake. It's on right behind me. Oh, you know what it might be? So, notice up here, ooh, I have two Wi-Fi signals going on right now. My guess is I'm using, they have a setting here in internet, hold on. Dual WLAN acceleration. I'm wondering if that maybe caused an issue because I've never dealt with that before. I'm using the 5 gigahertz and a 6 gigahertz at the same time. So let's disable the dual and see if that fixes it. Yeah, exactly. It's like the 2.4 and the 5G, which is kind of what 6 is, but I had combined the 6 and the 5 because I'm an idiot. All right, this will either just work or it won't work. Streaming. Okay, so let's try local again. Now that I've gotten it back to the right single Wi-Fi. Yeah, I might have borked it. Yeah, okay, give me just a second. What I'm gonna do here is quickly close out the app and I'm actually gonna plug this in and I'm going to close the game and then reconnect. I really should have put my TV closer. It's way behind me. It moves too. I just didn't. Yes, we're gonna quit. I might just pick a different game too to test. Just because I know that I can just start fighting in Jedi Survivor. All right, so let us. Yeah, okay. Let's try this again. I don't want to show you my IP. I think it does show it right off the bat. It charges pretty quick too. Yeah, that's the reason why I got this, is because it's the closest thing to a Steam Deck that will still fit in your pocket. But again, like the Steam Deck and all of this tech, none of it is perfect. They all have their quirks. Did we get it? Just don't want it to show my IP. Not that it matters, I've got a really solid firewall here. Failed again. All right, so local. It is weird. I have not had it, well, I didn't connect it up to anything else, but I've not had this app not work. So I'm assuming I borked it with a connection. Interesting. Okay. So next step, we're going to go through and just do a quick restart because I actually have not restarted it since I got it. So we're going to do that. We're going to do the same with the PlayStation and see if it just works. Restart. All right. Yeah, I have, you know, those, I don't want to give away what my router is, but I'll just tell you this. It's a very expensive spidery looking router that my wife and I both pitched in to get. And it came with a really solid, can't think of the word. Yeah, it's a big boy. So interesting. Just connect. It's now not, it says it's connecting. Oh, it just connected. Okay. Whatever. That doesn't look right. Oh, I set it in controller mode. Ah, that's on me. That wasn't its fault. That was me doing a dumb thing, and I set the settings stupid. Like it's always when I'm in a hurry, I start to panic and do dumb things. Yeah, honestly, the Mini 2... Oh, am I still... Did I do it again? I think I did it again. I did it again. Oh. Okay. Third time's a charm. We're going to go in here, and we're going to change it back to remote play mode. Yes. And then local connect. Let's see if it just works this time. Nice. Yeah, I had a Nighthawk before. Yeah, I like Asus's take on the whole thing. Where every older unit can be used as a mesh. Oh yeah, it's not a touchscreen, my dumbass. Sorry, these songs. Yeah, I do like Ubiquity. I've never used them, but from what I've seen them do with Linus and such, that's good stuff. Can I skip these? I don't want to clean the screen right now. So I haven't tried this one yet on this either. Let's see how it goes. How it do. I'm not very far in this game. Oh, this is actually surprisingly okay. Why is there a laser? Will that kill me? No, okay. Ooh, having the controls be wrong is messing with me. So I'm wondering if I can fix that. Let's see. Controller style. Odin? What does that mean? Hey! Well, it jumped once. What? Huh, okay, so maybe that's not the move. What are my options here? So Xbox... That's fine. There's a way to flip it. I don't care to find it right now. Well, that did hurt me that time. Oh, no, it didn't. That was triangle. Oh, that'll hurt me, though. God, playing with the controls reverse is so hard. It's so much harder. I was watching the stream. I wanted to play Chain Together so bad, and it just wouldn't work. So what is... Oh, I already cleared this area. Okay. You know, this is surprisingly okay. This is playable. I wouldn't want to play this like this all the time, but I could get through this whole game like this. That stuff is atrocious. Grody. Okay. So now what do I do about this? I don't remember what I was doing before. Yeah, right? The system is down. Anyone? I just cut a hole right into that. That's cool. Oh, hey, look, something to swing on. Hey. Yeah, this is playable. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do that if that was going to cause issues. I don't know why it disconnected, though I do have my theory. I could have drop killed that guy. Grapple. Yeah, this is totally playable. There's gotta be another save spot over here somewhere. I did the thing again. I tried to jump with the wrong button. This is dodge. Yeah, I mean, like, it is still lagging, but it's really not bad. It's like... It's just about as... the other one, you know? But, okay, I don't know how to show you this properly, but... It's not as bad. It's not as bad as Bulletstorm on the Switch. That is unplayable. Natively, it is unplayable. Oh, you do get the reference. Thank you, thank you. I'm done with that. Light was close enough to mess with. But yeah. By the end of the year, yeah, I think it's a really great little device. I don't think there's going to be anything else that's better than this that's going to come out within the next year. Yeah, Bulletstorm is really, really bad. It's really, really bad. But yeah, this is totally, like, even streaming. This is better streaming here than it is playing on the Switch. A little bit of chug every now and then, but, like, again, none of it's game breaking. I actually played almost all the way up to this point while streaming on the Steam Deck. Yeah, this is way more usable. Yeah, and these sticks are Hull sticks. If I'm not mistaken, the triggers are also Hull triggers. So assuming the spring doesn't break, they should work. That being said, I just realized what time it is. I need to get going. I didn't get everything done that I wanted to, but hopefully this kind of gives you guys an idea of what we're looking at. And they're nice Hull sticks. They're very nice. I think they're the exact same ones that are on here. You know what? Sorry, don't mind me. Will I just do weird stuff here? Give me a second. I'm just trying to feel them out. They feel almost identical. They should, because I do think they are the same stick. But I feel like the travel on the Mini is a little bit shorter. Oh god, am I dying? Let me move this other one instead. No, I think I might be wrong. They're basically the same. Yeah. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you. I like to just try to answer questions and learn as I go. You know how I do. There's always a way to work around to fix these kinds of things. And like I think TechDweeb and Russ and all of them say, like, don't buy a device on the promise of what you can get. But I think this, as is more than usable. Yeah. Before I go... Oh yeah, this is... Sorry, this is Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Not Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor. It's the sequel. Before I go, though, I'm going to do one more thing. Alright, so we're just going to quit this out. Oh, you're going to have a little baby screen. I don't want that. Alright, we're going to make sure that's all closed. PS Play, thank you, you've done great. From the PS5. The PC, while streaming, it doesn't work out so great. So, you have your different sets for where you have your stuff by pressing it on the left thumbstick. Your entertainment stuff, so you can go da-da-da-da. Got my YouTube stuff, productivity, system stuff, right? But you can also just full-on quit out of that. And you have just like a standard Android launcher thing. I realize, Summer, since you're starting to get really kind of into doing this and getting one, like, it is just an Android. It's surprisingly smooth. I think it's only a 60 hertz screen. Let me double check. But it looks good. Let's see. It doesn't say, so I'm assuming it's 60. They would have advertised if it was a 120. But it looks good, and it feels good, and it is what it is. Yeah, 65 watt quick charge, 5.0. So blurry. Oh yeah, no, actually, so I got one last thing before I go. I have a comment about that. This does not feel nearly as comfortable in the hands. I do prefer the buttons on this ever so slightly, specifically the face buttons. And the D-pad placement is nice. It's a really nice D-pad and all that. But trying to play like a shooter or something with the sticks on the same level like this is incredibly annoying. That's why I had that grip on. You can't really do much like that there. It's also a little bit thinner, but they're very, very similar as far as overall device feel. But because... let me zoom out again. And I gotta go. Because of the fact that this is offset here, and this is not offset, this is PlayStation style. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Russ who pointed it out, calling it a piece of toast. Trying to push down on both of these sticks, you're pushing the whole system down. Just explaining this real quick. Yeah, right? But when you have them offset like this, when you're pushing, the thing stays exactly where it is because you're pushing up here and down here, so it stays in the center. Does that make sense? So despite this being, you know, an incredibly powerful, sleek little device, and honestly, it was so close to what I wanted it to be, I don't use it nearly as much as I would like, and I've already spent more time on this in the one day that I've had it than the months that I've had the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. And I have no problem with the device itself, except for the fact that it's basically only for retro games and then an occasional single stick kind of use, if that makes sense. Yeah. I know, one more thing, Miss J. Miss J is my wife. But yeah, they're very, very similar devices. They even have, like, the same kind of layout on the top. There's a power, volume, fan vent on the back, but it's on both. The micro HDMI, it's flipped over. They're very similar. They're not in the same price bracket. This is $200 for the fanciest one. This is $355 for the cheapest one, so they're not in the same price bracket. That being said, if you're looking for light PS2, GameCube, all that kind of stuff, this is actually surprisingly good for that. But you're going to want to keep in mind that, you know, you're going to be using... Actually, you know what? You're not going to use this for streaming unless you get the grip. Let's just put it that way. The grip changes the center of gravity on it. You are correct about the kidneys. Yeah. But yes, okay, I gotta go. No. Oh yeah, the liver you can give chunks of. Yeah, she's got a point. But yeah, yeah, thank you guys so much for jumping in and joining me for this. This has been fun. I am very happy with this. I can't wait to mess with it more. I can't wait to get that new screen protector. And yeah, thank you. Yeah, and these buttons actually, I gotta say, one more thing. Sorry, Miss J. These buttons did break in a little bit already in the first day. They were a little stiff at the beginning, but now they feel... I was just kind of remembering that I meant to talk about this. They feel almost identical to these buttons now. Maybe a little bit stiffer still, but they are breaking in very quickly. Yeah, they're so similar. I would almost... If you gave me a blindfold and just told me to push buttons, move sticks, press D-pad, move triggers, it feels incredibly similar to the Retroid Pocket 4. Incredibly similar. Start and select are down here, the back and home are down here, start, select, back, home. It's an upgrade. It's a bigger and better. And it's a little bit more comfy. Better for streaming stuff. Yeah, anyway, I gotta go. Thank you so much. I do recommend this. If you're on a budget and you know what you're getting into with this, I do recommend this. If you've got $65 and you want something small that'll play up to PS1, all that fun stuff, this is a solid option. I really do like this. I have not done streaming on this yet, but anyway, I gotta go. I'll talk forever. I know me. It's a Vita ripoff, except for it's more powerful than a Vita, and it does a lot more than what the Vita could do. I'm not sure how it will do with Vita games because the Vita emulator is still very, very new. I don't even have it on here yet because I know it's that new. I think Persona 4 launches, if I'm remembering correctly. Anyway, I do gotta go. But yeah, thank you. Till next time.